Look at the headlines today, and you'll see a world fracturing along fault lines of conflict, economic inequity, and deep social division. When confronted with this constant turbulence, the easiest reaction is to retreat. People naturally pull back into cynical camps, engaging in partisan politics and cycles of condemnation. In this climate, hope acts as a tangible, finite resource, one that is rapidly depleting as global tensions rise. As a direct response to this deficit, the worldwide Baha'i community has launched the second, greater phase of the 9-year plan. It is a structural effort to generate optimism. Their approach bypasses traditional power structures. Rather than lobbying for political leverage, they focus on the neighborhood level, cultivating a way of life patterned on divine teachings. For this community, waiting around for circumstances to improve is not an option. They treat hope as a product manufactured through consistent local action. This diagram illustrates the core engine of the strategy. It's a localized feedback cycle connecting action, reflection, and direct experience. By prioritizing direct experience over theoretical debate, the community attempts to ground its planning in the actual conditions of each neighborhood. The first step in this framework begins at the front door. It involves initiating earnest conversations with neighbors and friends to identify the genuine needs of the community. Next, they build on those conversations by creating spaces where anyone in the wider society can join a collaborative process of shared learning. Through it all, they maintain strict nonpartisanship. Social change is pursued in a spirit of common endeavor, free from political ambition or self-interest. This combination of local action and political neutrality creates a framework that remains functional even when the wider society is deadlocked by partisan conflict. The primary drivers of this global plan are the youth. They are taking the initiative in their own localities, organizing groups of their peers, and identifying avenues where they can directly serve their neighborhoods. This work is difficult. These endeavors occur within an environment of disorder, economic inequity, and deep social divisions. Yet they make a deliberate choice to resist the impulse to criticize and condemn the flaws of society. Instead, they channel their energy into navigating those obstacles, finding constructive ways to deliver practical, community-level solutions. By focusing on service instead of outrage, these young people demonstrate that grassroots initiative is a viable mechanism for cutting through systemic paralysis. But does this model of community building actually hold up when forced to operate under severe systemic oppression? The ultimate test of this model can be found in the Baha'i community of Iran, which has sustained this work for decades despite systemic persecution. Their response to unrelenting pressure has been disciplined. Rather than resorting to retaliation, they have maintained a commitment to principle. Despite their own suffering, they possess a paradoxical determination to serve, console, and bring insight to their fellow citizens. This resilience is anchored in their spiritual bedrock, specifically the divine counsel given by Abdu'l-Baha to be the cause of hope to the despairing soul. The experience of these youth and depressed communities suggests that hope is a deliberate construction, manufactured through specific patterns of action and service. The 9-year plan provides a specific methodology for anyone ready to offer their fellow citizens a source of practical compassion and spiritual direction.